Atomic zone, atomic zone. Chewie, be quiet. What is this? What the fuck? Okay. Alright, here goes.
Atomic Zone. Atomic Zone. Somewhere past the twilight drone, where cable news and cocktails mix, and truth gets bent by Channel 6. The sporting world had many teams the critics praised as great. They praised old dynasties of old in every wealthy state. The legends all piled up their wins, their records hard to top, but none could stay forever crowned and never once been dropped. No team had ever won them all and always stayed on top, except that group of superstars no challenger could stop. They called themselves the Dream Team, the sleekest set alive, a curated pack of champions with paddles built to thrive. The center was a towering wall, a cool 6'7" frame, known in every country club as 6'7" Jones by name. The wings were fast and brilliant too, named Carson, Jules, and Joy, and Benson moved with such calm grace they seemed beyond alloy. O'Toole stood near the kitchen line, with artisan precision, together they moved like a silent app run by elite decision. The team was unbeatable, everyone said, and if no one can beat them, the sport may be dead. Pickleball's dead, yes, pickleball's dead. No one can pass them, outlast them, outclass them, the whole thing's dead. But wait, friends. From out of Connecticut, polished and brave, came a little-known squad with a mission to save. The Preston Five, with linen and nerve, who smiled like they'd come for a brunch and a swerve. There was Chase and Avery, Rowan and Skye, and Jules with a visor tilted just so at one eye. They stepped to the court with impossible poise, and someone yelled, "Go home, little boys!" Avery blinked and said, "Let's pause. That wording has a couple flaws. We're not all boys, and that's okay. More inclusive terms would work today." The dream team scoffed, "Fine, little crew. Does that feel more affirming to you?" Chase said, "Call us whatever you like. We came to win. Now take a hike." A laugh roared up from the dream team's side. They laughed so hard that they nearly cried. "Go back to brunch. Go pet your dogs. Go post your takes and write your blogs." "Too soft," said one. "Too small," said two. "Too oat milk weak to get this through." Chase just grinned and tapped the net. "You've done a lot of talking yet." With that, the dream team got real mad and lost the little cool they had. "This time, friends, you've gone too far. We'll show you how superior we are. We'll play you now, and just for fun, we may not let you score but one." "Oh yeah? Oh yeah? We've heard enough. Serve it in. Let's see your stuff." So the teams lined up, and the first serve spun, and the match got underway, and the dream team knew from the opening point the Prestons had come to play. They dinked, they reset, they dropped, they lobbed, they rolled and countered too, and every time the dream team scored, the Preston Five scored too. When the break horn sounded at mid-match time, the crowd leaned in alive. The scoreboard glowed in neon light. Dream Team 7, Preston 6-7. No, wait, some swore it flickered wrong, as though the numbers slipped to heaven. Was it 7-6 or 6-7? That's how it goes in strange dimensions. "We've got to stop those folks," they said. "They're stylish, calm, and wholly fed. They're reading spins, they own the line, their third shot drop is too refined. We need a plan, a trick, a scheme to break the rhythm of that team." Then Benson smiled a polished smile. "I've got a public-private style. Let's fill them up with imported snacks and handcrafted drinks and see how that acts. Hey vendor, listen close to me. Those Prestons need charcuterie. Bring truffle popcorn, manchego, brie, little olive skewers sustainably. Bring lobster rolls in mini form, and mojitos frosted, minty, warm. No, not warm, that sounded grim. Bring them icy to the rim. We've got a brilliant civic pitch, a tax-supported wellness switch. We'll call it outreach, equity, a grant for courtside dignity. No need to pay, no need to stall. The government's funding snacks for all." Chase had stepped aside to check the score. "I'll be right back. Don't leave the floor." Then gliding through the cheering throng, the vendor rolled his cart along. Brie bites, mojitos, state-backed treats for all the people. Taxpayer tapas. Go on, indulge. No one here is gonna judge. Free to you? Is this for real? Public funding? What a deal. Maybe we shouldn't, maybe we should. It may be bad, and it may be good. What if Chase finds out? Who's going to tell? Then I guess we might as well. So the Prestons snacked till the trays were bare, while the crowd waved signs in the country club air. Rebop, oat milk Zacky, come on Dream Team, keep it classy. Skye and Rowan, Avery too, the Prestons came to paddle through. Dream Team, stay calm, stay toned, stay green. 1, 2, 3, ABC, policy, Pilates, decaf tea. Ho ho ho, go go go. Preston 5, now steal the show. The horn went off for the final stretch. Excitement filled the place. You could tell both teams were fully charged as they stood there face to face. They dinked, they sped, they lobbed, they dropped, they battled toe to toe, but neither side could seize control or land a knockout blow. With seconds left in the final game, the Dream Team led by one. They knew that if they slowed the pace, the Prestons would be done. Then suddenly Rowan clutched their side. Skye groaned and Avery sunk. Jules fell back against the fence and cried, "We had too much rich people junk. Too much brie, too many mojitos, we got too tastefully drunk. We're sorry, Chase, we blew the match. The Preston Five is sunk." The ref stepped in and called out time. This match is through, they said, but Chase stood tall and raised one hand, his visor still on his head. Ref, let me finish. One more serve, one rally, that will do. This is the atomic zone tonight. Normal rules may not ring true. The ref looked up. The lights hummed low. The scoreboards hitched in blue. The crowd grew still. The net seemed strange. The whole court shimmered through. So Chase stepped back behind the line, at the deep end of the court, alone against the Dream Team 5, which seemed a statistical sort of thing that should not happen in life or under sanctioned play, but strange things happen all the time when reason slips away. He served it deep, a slicing arc. Jones returned with heat. Chase sent a soft third shot drop that died, like velvet at their feet. They sped it fast. He blocked it back. They dinked him wide and low. He reset calm, cross-court and short, then watched an opening grow. A pop-up rose above the net, a little too high, too late, and Chase flew past the kitchen line on an urn that twisted fate. The ball kissed edge, then shot outside around the post somehow, and as the final horn went wild, he won the match right then and now. The crowd went wild in stunned delight, their mojitos raised on high, and even the Dream Team had to admit they'd seen a legend fly. They gathered round and bowed their heads, their arrogance dissolved, for pickleball had just been saved by one extremely centered solve. So the Preston Five ended up on top, and we thank them one and all, for not only did they humble the best, they also rescued pickleball. And if you hear this story told by candlelight or screen, remember courts can bend at night in ways not yet foreseen. Where brunch gets weird, where scoreboards drift, where pronouns pause a brawl, where taxpayer tapas, brie, and booze can nearly end it all. That's what happens when privilege, paddles, and destiny hit the tone of that strange, bright court beyond the facts. The atomic zone.
There. I read it exactly how it was written. You happy? Is there going to be music? There's no music. Chewy, where are you going? Thank you for not barking. Okay, goodbye.